Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for a look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now here's Morant. The pass to Jackson. 16 feet away. No good on that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Outside Fournier. Off target from three-point range. Morant, that's for 2. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
It's Fournier on the wing. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Back to Fultz. Shot clock at 5. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And Fultz is a threat in the screen and roll. If you give him any space to shoot off that screen, he's going to rise and fire.
Now here's Morant. Passes to Brooks. Morant looking around. Outside for Jackson. That shot off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Gordon with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Fournier passes to Fultz. Fournier against Valanciunas. Down low. Here's Vucevic.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And so he makes both from the line. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Morant against Fultz. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And Vucevic throws it down.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Now here's Jackson. And here is Brooks. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Pass to Anderson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Way to convert through contact, Kyle, with excellent body control.
Ross finds Augustine. Out to the wing. A minute 20 left in the first. Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
So for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Now here's Ennis, defended by Jones. Pass to Vucevic, stolen by Anderson.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Here's Melton. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Now here's Carter Williams. They trail by 1. Now here's Bamba. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Grayson Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Allen dishes to Clark. Allen outside. Memphis moving it around. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
To the paint. Here's Ennis. And a missed layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Bamba is out there with Ennis. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Ross in at the 2 guard. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Then for the Magic, Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Evan Fournier comes in for Ross. And it's Fultz in for Carter Williams. Here's Fultz. From down in the low post, it goes. Fultz has got his second bucket.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
There's the pass to Melton. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from Clark. The Magic trail by 3. Outside Fournier. Over Jones. The shot's good from Fournier.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Steps back and shoots. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Clark's got 5 points so far. Up top, Fultz, defended by Jones. Ennis taking his time here. It's stolen by Jones. They break it out, 5 on 3. Lobbed up there for Clark.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
The Magic trail by 5. It's stolen by Jones, and it's Memphis on the break. Jones is running. Bamba with the block. They retain possession. Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
To the left side wing. Clark kicks to Jones. Clark against Gordon. He lobs it up. No good from Valanciunas.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Morant with a wide open look. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Fournier kicks to Augustine. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Memphis. And a switcher also for Orlando. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. Morant dishes to Brooks. And that one, good.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Passes it to Isaac. Over Brooks. Isaac misses. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Vucevic has got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that one's good. Morant.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
It's stolen by Allen. Goes up and finished off by Morant.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
Ja Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They didn't get more than a 1-possession lead in the... That's all for now.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Back to Morant. They get the rebound.
Sometimes it's who wants the basketball most. Winslow comes up with the extra possession and finishes the play.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Jackson comes over with the double. Count that one. He's got 8.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Morant outside. He kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. Ross, he's checked in for the Magic. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. It's Brooks on the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. Out to Brooks. Here's Morant. Hey, Greg, you played in a different... Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what
that?
a play!
Unbelievable. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. A second chance effort. And that one's good. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Fultz looking around. Out to the right wing. Valanciunas against Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fournier. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Brooks. Count that one. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
Fultz with the ball. 8 points for him. Feeds to Fournier. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark comes in for Valanciunas, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Ja Morant. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, it's good on the putback. Jackson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Fournier trying to break loose. Bamba's shot is off. And now here comes Jones leading the break. It's blocked. They get it back. Clark for 3. Nice D from Fournier. The Magic trail by 12. Fultz the pass to Bamba. To stop the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
Jones against Bamba. Over to the left wing. Clark inside. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Brooks against Fournier. Brooks up on top. Dishes it to Clark. Ross with the steal. And here we go. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad.
And so it's Memphis, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Carter Williams is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Ross in at the 3. Here's Clark. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent three-ball shooter.
Now here is Augustine. D right on him, and it's denied. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Orlando with the ball. Trailing here by 8. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Ja Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And stolen by Gordon. And here we go. Carter Williams heading to the hoop. And Carter Williams slams it in.
This is what you admire about Carter Williams, the way he glides up the court in transition, knowing exactly where he needs to be.
Memphis leading by 6. Out to the wing. Augustine against Morant. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this league, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Vucevic dishes to Augustine. Gutteridge the pass to Clark. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That's going to send DJ Augustine to the line. That one's on Morant. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. And the Magic making a change here as well. Isaac's checked in. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Morant against Augustine. Now Morant to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Gutteridge. Right side Jackson. Kicks it to Morant. The feed now to Valanciunas. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. Fournier's checked in for Orlando. Markelle Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine.
Love the aggression that Valanciunas showed there. He welcomed the contact inside to get to the line.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Valanciunas hits them both.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
The pass to Isaac. Up top, Fournier. Brooks covering. Gordon. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
Passes it to Fultz. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Isaac finds Vucevic. Another shot. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis leading by 7. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. There's the lob to Jackson. 1:24 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
He usually shoots a high percentage in the paint, and on that play, Valanciunas got it done.
It's Fournier on the wing. And the rejection by Valanciunas. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fournier's shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Fultz. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And he makes that one.
And it's never easy trying to stop Fultz. When he's driving to the rim, he just kind of bullies his way through the defense.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's not going to go for him. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The action always in full swing near the French. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4, and it's Favors in at the 5 spot. Now here's Williamson. Floats it up for Williamson.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Stolen by Ball. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. He dishes it to Williamson. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Williamson finds Ingram. A three-pointer, no good. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by Aaron Gordon.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Passes to Fultz. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's Ingram on the wing. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Pass the ball. Kicks it to Williamson. Outside, Ball. Floats it up for Williamson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
Now Fultz. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Basket counts.
Well, this is what's evolving over time, right? Markelle Fultz running the pick and roll, such a precise play.
Williamson, the pass to Favors. Williamson against Gordon. The kick out to Holiday. For 3, Ingram. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Lobs it up for Favors. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The drive by Vucevic. And that one, good.
Capable of finishing off the drive. I love how determined Nikola Vucevic looks when he puts the ball on the deck.
Ball kicks to Williamson. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And that one drops for him. Williamson's got 5 now. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Here's Ball. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Ball dishes to Williamson. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. That one good for 2. He's got 7. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic, and it's Gordon penetrating. It's good.
That, to me, guys, is a combination of balance and strength. Aaron Gordon terrific at staying in control on tough finishes.
Ball, the pass to Ingram from downtown. Here's Favors. Fultz against Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williamson. That one doesn't go. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Fultz. Finished off the break.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Pelicans trail by 5. And Holiday kicks to Williamson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic.
This is the challenge Williamson possesses to many defenders. Hard to guard him without fouling.
And both free throws good for Williamson. Here's Augustine. Carter Williams with it. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Magic up 3. And don't... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Pelican 5 right now. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4 slot. And stolen by Redick. And now the Pelicans on the break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Orlando leading. Augustine, that's good.
That's the quickness of DJ Augustine. Put it on the deck, get to the driving game. Really nicely done.
Hart kicks to Jackson. Outside, Redick back to Jackson. And the wide open shot from Redick. The good looking shot from the wing. Redick's got his first bucket in this one.
Gets his shot off with great quickness. Redick knows he has the green light to take those.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Hart the pass to Melly. Outside for Redick. Clock at 6. Over Ennis. That one off the back iron and out. Orlando leading by 3. And the jam by Ross.
Boy, there aren't many who can finish better at the rim on the move than Terrence Ross. How about the finish?
That's a double win.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Redick surveying the D. The 19-foot shot. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Carter Williams. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Outside, Redick. And the pass to Hart. Outside for Redick. From 18 feet away. Redick can't get that one to fall.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the New Orleans Pelicans. Orlando shooting their first free throws here for the night. And the first one at the line is good. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Aaron Gordon comes in for Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
No good from Ross.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Lobs it up for Holiday. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And Ross with the slam.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the basket is good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Stolen by Ball. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Favors comes in for Okafor. And Hayes subbed in for Williamson. And a change for the Magic. Isaac's checked in for Ross. Ball against Fultz. Right side, Ball. Ingram outside. Back to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And it's Ingram missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And Isaac throws it down.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac's so fluid when he's driving to the cup.
Pass to Ingram. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Fultz. And the layup's good off the glass. Fultz has got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Nick, what changed as the first half continued?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to... It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period came to a close with them holding a... And...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball dishes to Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Favors has got his first points of the night.
Boy, Favors has been efficient in the paint throughout his career. This guy is so crafty at getting excellent position.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. And it's off from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 11. Pass to Williamson. Fultz against Ball. Back to Williamson. It's good. Williamson's got it back down to within single digits for New Orleans.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is his ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Stolen by Ball. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And he comes up with the deuce.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Now the pass to Isaac. Feeds it to Vucevic. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Williamson. Finished off the break. Williamson's got 17.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Fultz dishes to Fournier. The offensive rebound.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Right wing. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Floats it up for Williamson. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Ball.
Boy, there's big-time athleticism in the body of Markelle Fultz. Get up, young sir.
To the wing on the left. Williamson outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Gordon, the pass to Fournier. To the right side. 4 on the clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Was shot by Redick, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Inside. Here's Bamba and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The third quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 7. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pelicans trail by 7. They've got Hart. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Melly in at power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Second chance shot. Redick is in the corner. 5 to shoot. The shot is good off the backboard.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Ross, that's good.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
It's Redick on the wing. Banked in off the glass. Redick's got 4 this quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Augustine looking around. Pass to Ennis. With some arc. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pelicans trail by 5. And Hart has it in the corner. Jackson passes to Hart. Jackson against Augustine. For 3. Redick can't get that one to fall.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
The putback goes up again. The shot off that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Ennis. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. That's tipped. Here's Ball. Outside, Redick. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Carter-Williams kicks to Isaac. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Hart. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 6th rebound on the night. They need this one. And it's laid in by Isaac.
Wow, evolving before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac wanting the big bucket. Go ahead.
Outside, Ball. It's Redick on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. From past the arc. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And Ball, a terrific distributor. He's got great size at that point guard position, which enables him to see over smaller defenders.
And the turnover again by Orlando.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Then for the Magic, Gordon comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter-Williams. And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Vucevic against Williamson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holiday dishes to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. No good from 18. Now here's Fultz. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy.
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see a look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the point guard position. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Back to Fournier. Drummond working against Fultz. Up again, and the second chance effort by Gordon.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Garland with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Drummond, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Now, here's Fultz. Now Fournier, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. From 10 feet out, no good off the back of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Back to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Fournier against Sexton. Fournier dishes to Gordon. Back to Fournier. Kept alive, and the second chance effort by Gordon.
And Gordon really showing you excellent timing there. Just read the miss perfectly and forced it through the bucket.
Pass to Garland. Tips it, and Drummond is right there.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Here's Fultz. After the made shot from Andre Drummond, just 5 to shoot. Off target from the baseline. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Well, he does not take any possessions off. None. I mean, got to give Fultz a lot of credit. Great at keeping his hands active on defense.
Now here's Love. Sexton, the pass to Drummond. There's Garland, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Vucevic. Here's Gordon. Rebound, Love. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. That puts them in the lead.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Back to Fournier. He dishes it to Vucevic. And there's the pass to Fournier. Takes the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now, here's Fultz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Isaac with the ball. Picked up by Love. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Establish his position with the strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
To the middle. Drummond trying to get himself free. The shot by Sexton, no good. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. Here's Fultz. 2 free throws coming up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Nance passes to Thompson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Fultz. Off on the layup.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Here's Ennis. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers on top, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
On the court for Orlando, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with DJ Augustin, and it's Ennis in at the 3 spot. Porter with it. Bamba picks him up. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
The Magic trail by 3. Ross kicks to Augustine. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Guys, Augustine's so good at staying under control on these difficult finishes. Great focus from the veteran.
Now, here's Garland. Nance with it. On the wing, Porter. Shot clock at 5, and there's the feed to Thompson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
3-pointer Augustine. That shot no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
Dishes it to Ennis. stolen away. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And Bamba pulls it down.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the jam by Ross.
Really hard to say enough about how good Carter Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Augustine dishes to Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Vucevic has got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down low, Nance. Back to Sexton. Cleveland moving it around. Rebound by the Magic.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Augustine against Sexton. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Augustine passes to Carter Williams. He feeds it to Bamba. Augustine up top. 5 on the clock. Back to Bamba. And they pick up 2. Bamba's got the lead back up to 7 now for Orlando.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Left side, Sexton. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
For 3, Fournier hits it from 3-point range. Fournier's got 5.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
And so that's the end of the... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They only had a couple rough stretches and...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Tristan Thompson.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Back to Love. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Isaac passes to Fournier. Passes it to Vucevic. Fultz, looking around. Back to Vucevic, and stolen by Drummond. That's tipped. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
Isaac outside. Pass to Vucevic, and stolen by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Sexton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sexton's got 10.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Comes up empty down low.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And it's Osman missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That's his first foul. Magic leading by 4. Fultz dishes to Fournier. Bucket is good. Rig, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. That one drops for him. Wow, just a 2-point Orlando lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Fournier with the ball, guarded now by Kevin Love. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
Boy, for a young guy, Fultz is really a smart player. Takes on the pick and roll with confidence and poise. Man, outstanding work.
Love with a wide open look. It's good from long range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Vucevic. Gordon. Rebound, Love. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Osman. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Osman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Fournier. .110 left in the third. Here's Fultz, and he gets the bucket. Fultz has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And here's Sexton. 12 points for him. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. James Ennis, he'll check in for Fultz. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Ennis dishes to Gordon. Back to Ennis. Magic moving the ball around. Gordon finds Isaac. Here's Fournier. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 9 points for Evan Fournier.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Ennis. Fournier gets a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. Fournier's got 12 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Windler. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game in both teams. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Cavaliers trailing. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Windler's shot is off.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Gordon finds Isaac. For 3, Fournier. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Osman, the pass to Nance. It's deflected. Isaac outside. Now the dish to Fournier. The pass to Ross. Nice D from Porter. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Ross with a wide open look. The Magic again can't hit. Got a piece of it. It's Thompson off the drive. Here's Nance. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Orlando trailing here. Here's Fournier. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Tenaciousness of Fournier, man. It does not matter who's guarding him. I mean, he's making it and taking it all the way to the cup.
Gordon kicks to Ross. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Passes it to Fournier, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And Orlando making a change here. Fultz is checked in. Garland dishes to Thompson. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Pass to Ross. The 11-footer. Garland with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. Sexton's shot is good.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
No good from Ross. The Cavaliers have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton? A crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. And it's Kevin Love in for Nance. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Vucevic is just a gamer, somebody who accepts the responsibility of coming up big when his team needs it.
Isaac with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. To the wing right side. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Ross against Love. And the jam by Ross.
Large from T. Ross, showing major confidence out there.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Lays it up off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Up top, Ross, defended by Sexton. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
I love how Vucevic gives up his body to screen for his teammate. And that's indicative of the total team player that he is.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Evan Fournier.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
And, you know, the attack from Gordon, his explosive first step on his drives to the hoop, really scary.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Evan Fournier's checked in for the Magic. That's off as well, so he misses both. Here's Drummond, and no good that time. So Orlando will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Gordon dishes to Fournier. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Isaac. Feeds to Vucevic. The shot, no good. Good D by Drummond. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Garland.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Shot from 12, offline.
Really got to respect how folks understands how to use his length, especially.
A spectacular sight as we approach. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Outside Fournier. The pass to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Out to Brooks. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Now Isaac, following the miss by John Morant from deep. And Brooks, here we go. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
This is what you like seeing. Brooks being aggressive and taking initiative there.
Now here's Fultz. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Morant.
He wasn't playing on that. He was
That
not
was
playing
incredible.
all around. Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Valanciunas, good.
The closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
To the inside. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Stolen by Winslow. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, when Morant hits this shot with consistency, it sets up everything else you want to run.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. And they get it. And it's good on the way in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Fultz looking around. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. Fournier dishes to Gordon. Now Winslow. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Morant drives in. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
To the left wing. Vucevic the pass to Fournier. Dishes to Fultz. Brooks against Fournier. Back to Fultz. Tries from 10. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And that one's good by Clark.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Bamba kicks to Ross. Here's Augustine. Anderson with the block. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say we want to start fast? Now let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Melton in at the shooting guard. Jones the pass to Clark, and Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Now here's Ennis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ross finds Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Orlando. Memphis leading by 7. Outside, Jones. Down low. Here's Melton. Clark right side. Shoots over Bamba. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Back to Augustine. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Carter-Williams. Some solid defense from Clark.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Up again, and Bamba pulls it down. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Augustine. And contact, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And when you're open, Carter-Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Ball's knocked loose. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jones drives in. Clark against Ross. Clark kicks to Jones. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Carter-Williams. It's Clark with the rebound.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Daimler, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on it. Augustine dishes to Ross. Passes it to Bamba. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And the Grizzlies also with a sub. Jackson, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Carter Williams. The Magic again can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Anderson outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
He's a big man with the point guard-esque type handle, if you ask me. It's great watching him use his unique skill set.
Ennis dishes to Bamba. Here is Ross. Out to the right wing. Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic. Over Jackson. Offensive rebound. And it's good for 2. Bamba's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Now here's Jones. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fulton for Carter Williams. 29 seconds left in the first half. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Pass to Gordon. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Morant. Both free throws good from Morant. Fultz with the ball. To the middle. Here's Gordon. There's the pass to Vucevic. Whistle blows if that's going to be a travel.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
And so it's Memphis sitting with a comfortable lead up. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, it was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 11 points and 1 assist. Kenny, thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Fournier against Valanciunas. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Fournier.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
The 3 from Morant. Orlando grabs the miss. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Here's Valanciunas. And no good. And Orlando will come the other way. And here we go with the Magic fast break. They get it back.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Brooks finds Morant. Valanciunas with the ball. Morant outside. The shot, no good.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Fultz against Morant. Fultz the pass to Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And here's Morant. He's got 11. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him a lane.
Fultz against Morant. Now here's Fournier. He's tightly guarded. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Jackson down low. He's guarded by Fournier. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. Isaac finds Fultz. Inside. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. To the paint. Pass to Valanciunas. And the pass to Morant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the focus Morant possesses, outstanding at taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Aaron Gordon. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. 1:31 left to play in the third. Here's Bamba to halt the run. Some solid defense from Clark. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Now here's Morant for three. It's rebounded by Carter-Williams.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
Here's Clark. And another miss by Memphis.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
For Memphis, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Morant passes to Melton. Morant surveying the D. The Grizzlies with another miss.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Morant after the Magic pick up 2. Here's Anderson. Rebounded by Isaac.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
They get it again. Morant against Augustine. Bamba passes to Augustine. Just 3 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Bamba's shot is off. Anderson wide open. Gets a very good look and converts. Anderson's got his second basket.
Oh, man, the coaching staff wants Anderson to be aggressive. They know he can hit this shot when he's given a chance.
And so it's Memphis, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, they've got Jones. Brandon Clark is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Morant, and it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Jones, no luck. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic, trailing by 17. Fultz against Morant. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Isaac left side. Back to Gordon. There's the dish to Vucevic. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And finished off by Morant.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on fast breaks.
Ross passes to Fultz. Kicks it out to Gordon. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Ross, that's good.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
And the Grizzlies leading by 19. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Fultz. The Magic shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Morant with the steal. Clark with a wide open look. No good on the 3. Here's Isaac. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? But you still take him on.
And again, Memphis no good.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Ross kicks to Isaac. Fultz dishes to Gordon. Back to Fultz. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the balance Fultz have, terrific at taking the contact and finding a way to finish.
Evan Fournier is checked in for Terrence Ross. Memphis also making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for Jones. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. The 3 from Morant. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fournier finds Fultz. And the basket by Gordon.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
Morant outside. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. No good again that time. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Dishes to Vucevic. Passes it to Fultz. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
On the wing, Brooks, guarded by Fultz. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Feeds it to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Just 4 to shoot. Over Morant. Fournier's shot is off. Memphis leading by 14.
And clearly we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Memphis.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Here's Fournier. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about. Central Florida. It's time for the NBA. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans: Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Now here is Holiday. Williamson outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's Fultz. For 3, Fournier. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Ball. Williamson with it. Outside, Ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Lobs it up for Favors. The shot that time not on target.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And it's Gordon missing. Here's New Orleans. It's Ingram on the wing. There's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Orlando. Back to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Holiday.
As an NBA player, I think you have to be willing to embrace contact, and Evan Fournier does it right there.
And so Fournier nails both of them. Now Ball. Williamson outside. Outside Holiday. Williamson up top. He's guarded by Fournier. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And another turnover here by New Orleans. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Stolen by Ball. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Fournier passes to Fultz. Stolen by Ball. And here's Favors. Williamson in the post. He's against Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it from 20. The second effort. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got 5.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
Now here's Isaac. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And he banks in the layup. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now the pass to Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Fournier goes in. Makes it off the glass.
Well, solid at recognizing when to attack on the interior. Fournier staying aggressive.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 3-point game. No coverage that time.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Fultz dishes to Gordon. It's Fournier on the wing. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Fultz. Vucevic trying to get open. And there's Fultz on the assist from Fournier. Fultz has got his second basket of the night. Ball kicks to Williamson. Feeds it to Favors. Williamson against Gordon. And that one's good. Williamson.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Now here's Fournier. Passes to Fultz. Holiday against Fournier. Back to Fultz. Lays it up off the glass. Fultz has got his third basket of the night right there.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Magic lead by 2. And will. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Michael Carter-Williams. Ennis out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Bamba in at the 5, down low. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Pelicans trail. Redick for 3. Ross grabs the board. And so here's Orlando. Augustine, no luck. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now Orlando on the break. Augustine with the ball. Six to shoot. Ross passes to Carter-Williams. Here's Bamba. Ross kicks to Ennis. Now here is Augustine. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Goes back up. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
It's Redick on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Redick's got the first basket of the second quarter for New Orleans. Here's Carter-Williams. Great D that time from Redick.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Melly passes to Hayes. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instincts.
Hammering it in.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of maybe 2 guys in the league who can finish on that kind of jam. Ross has so many dunks at his disposal.
Left side, Redick. And Bamba pulls it down. Orlando lead it. Here's Carter-Williams. Misses the layup.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
To the middle. Here's Melly. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Redick, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Redick's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans. Augustine with it. Pass to Ross. Pass to Ennis. Bamba. It's good on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hart kicks to Redick. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Magic. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Now here's Ennis, covered by Redick. Now Ennis. Ross on the wing. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Okafor is checked in for Nicolo Melli. Hart kicks to Hayes. Back to Hart. Redick against Ross. That gives them the lead. Redick's got the lead up to 2 now for New Orleans.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Here's Bamba. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
It's Redick on the wing. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Augustine passes to Ross. 2 points. That one goes. Ross has got 4 this quarter.
You can see Terrence Ross call for the pick and roll. He makes it.
It's all tied in Orlando. And don't go away after the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They didn't get more than a 1-possession lead in the period. 3 points was as big as it got. And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. Here's Fultz. He kicks it to Fournier. Clock at 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Fournier's got 6.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
Here's Ingram. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Gordon kicks to Fournier. The pass to Isaac. And here's Fultz. 6 points for him. Back to Isaac. To the inside. That's good from Fultz on the assist by Isaac. He's got 8.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Here's Williamson. He feeds it to Holiday. Williamson kicks to Ball. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 8. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Holiday dishes the ball. Favors trying to break free, and Ball is good for 3.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Ball against Fultz. Pass to Isaac, and stolen by Williamson. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Fultz, the pass to Gordon. Back to Fultz. Lets it go from 11. The putback and the second chance effort by Gordon.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Ingram outside. Williamson looking it over. Inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fultz against Ball. Fultz, no good. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They lead by 1. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Orlando. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. LA's checked in. Here's Carter-Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Tipped away. Ball with it. Now defended by Carter-Williams. And Ball slams it in.
And really an outstanding combination of length and athleticism. Ball is the perfect guy to take it coast to coast.
And here we go. Pelicans running again. Ingram kicks the ball. The 19-foot shot. Williamson. Williamson on the follow. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Holiday against Fournier. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Carter-Williams. 5 to shoot. Good on the shot. Carter-Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Holiday looking for an opening. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Terrence Ross is checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. The Pelicans also changing it up. Okafor is checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Ross kicks to Fournier. Dishes it to Gordon. Yes, that goes in. And now just a 1-point New Orleans lead.
How about the touch and the under control nature of what Aaron Gordon is doing close to the cup? That's nice.
Redick passes to Hart. Over to the wing. Back to Redick. The tray. And that one released in time, but no good.
Well, I'd like to see Evan Fournier focusing on the defensive end. He's got the potential to get better there.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. New Orleans on top, up 1. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Well, for New Orleans, shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Terrence Ross is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Holiday. Back to Hayes. On the wing, Holiday. Vucevic defending. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Fournier goes in. No good. Shot missing. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Hart the pass to Holiday. Shoots off the step back. Redick for three. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Gordon. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
To me, rebounding is about desire, and Aaron Gordon has every attribute necessary to be a factor on the glass.
And Orlando making a change here. Fultz is checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes.
In a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris, fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon. Well, you like how Favors stays after it in that instance. When he's close to the bucket, boy, he's great at hustling for these second chance points.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And Holiday kicks to Okafor. Redick up top. He's guarded by Ross. The shot by Redick, no good.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
The drive by Vucevic. Left side, Gordon. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okafor.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Okafor. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday. Redick up top. Williamson against Gordon. Isaac with some nice deep. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Isaac's got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
Wow, evolving before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac wanting the big bucket. Go ahead.
Ball dishes to Favors. Back to Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
And after playing 1 year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his club, just dominating with ease in these moments.
Here's Fultz. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
Fultz against Ball. Outside, Redick. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Drew Holiday is checked in for the Pelicans. 1:03 left to play here in the fourth. Williamson against Gordon. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here's the fast break. Williamson finds Favors. Floats it up for Williamson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Fultz looking around, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
You know, sometimes just standing up there by yourself, it takes even more focus to drain the technical, but he gets it done and adds to their lead.
Ball against Fultz. Shot clock at 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ingram wide open, knocks down the 3.
And Ingram is always ready to score in clutch situations. A guy you can depend on to give you his best.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home. The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Assman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 side.
I tell you what, he's really good at completing drives despite being bumped. I mean, you just can't do much against Fultz in that situation.
And there's the pass to Isaac. Poked away. Drummond with it. Isaac picks him up. Here's Osman. Banked in off the glass. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight. Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
To the middle. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Garland.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Here's Fultz. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
Here's Garland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Drummond passes to Love. Yep, it counts.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Fournier against Sexton. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his second bucket tonight.
And hey, Fournier is not just an outside shooter. I mean, he can also get busy near the basket thanks to that quick release.
And yes, it's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. A second chance effort. Now Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Gordon kicks to Vucevic. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
Establishes position with the strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Now here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. And the shot goes in. Drummond's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. Passes it to Sexton. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Fultz. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Vucevic. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Cavaliers leading. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. The feed to Sexton. Garland the pass to Drummond. Gordon with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. He's got 7. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. There's Garland. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Vucevic finds Fournier. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
You've got Ennis, DJ Augustine out there with Carter Williams. Then it's Bamba, and it's Ross in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
For 3, Ross. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that one's good by Porter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Cleveland leading by 3. Guys, this offense very effective.
And, guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Ennis. Here's Bamba. That one, no good. Nance with some nice D. And there's Porter on the assist by Nance. Nance has got 3 assists tonight.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Shot to stop the run. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Augustine.
You know, it's obvious and easy to talk about Augustine's speed. He's a speed merchant, but how about his creativity there?
Here's Garland. Pass to Porter. He dishes it to Thompson. Augustine with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Bamba passes to Ennis. Out to the right wing. Here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
And when Ross gets a head of steam going to the rim, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of there.
Now, here's Garland. Headed by Augustine. Now, here's Garland. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. The Magic trail by 5. And stolen by Love. Here's the break. Here's Sexton. Finished off the break. Sexton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
Vucevic and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Vucevic.
How about this clear example of perseverance? I mean, he's in his 8th season before he makes an All-Star game in 2019. Nikola Vucevic just stayed with it, continued to get better.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And it's Sexton penetrating. Stolen by Gordon. Here we go, one-on-one. Isaac finds Vucevic. Back to Isaac. It's Fournier on the wing, defended by Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Cleveland leading by 5. Love with the bucket. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
With a strong mix of physicality and finesse, Love makes plays you wouldn't expect from most bigs.
And the second chance effort by Gordon.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Sexton. Feeds it to Drummond. Cleveland moving the ball around. Sexton the pass to Porter. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Fournier. And here's Sexton. He feeds it to Drummond, kicks it out to Love. He got it up, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They ended the period holding on to a slip. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. Right side, Fournier. Over Sexton. Fournier's shot is off.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Gordon.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Fultz looking around. And the pass to Fournier. Gordon inside. He's guarded by Love. Stolen by Garland. And they're pushing it up. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Fournier's shot is off.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Vucevic, and he could not get that one to go. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Osman, and the shot goes down.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Vucevic. Down low. The dish to Bamba. Ennis in the corner. Back to Bamba. Kicks it to Carter Williams. Passes it to Bamba. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. DJ Augustine picks one up, and this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Carter Williams. Cavaliers with the rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Excellent pass there to cap that break with an uncontested basket.
Pass to Vucevic. And good that time.
Boy, nothing like shooting shots you know you can make. Vucevic shooting that one with confidence.
Garland the pass to Nance. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ennis. Ross comes in for Carter Williams. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. And Cleveland also making a change. Porter's checked in. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Fultz with the ball. He's got 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, the speed of Fultz. You love that. Excellent at getting to the rim and drawing the foul.
And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. To the paint. Vucevic against Thompson. Back to Sexton. 5 to shoot. Out to Nance from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Ross. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love comes in for Larry Nance.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now Ross to the inside. Gordon. Second shot opportunity. Volts kicks to Ross. Back to Volts. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Volts has got his third bucket of the night.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Sexton the pass to Love, and that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. He wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Orlando trailing here.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
And Sexton slams it in.
And it's great to see Sexton slashing inside with that quickness and athleticism. Boy, he is tough to contain.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Fournier out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Gordon in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And they want to see Love work that hard and draw fouls. It may take a toll on him, but it's essential to this team that he stay physical.
Both free throws good from Love.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Ross finds Gordon. Now Fultz. Over Sexton. Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Fultz.
Yeah, and you know it's important that Fultz continue to develop his in-between game because he knows when to pull up.
Here's Drummond. Pass to Sexton. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
For 3, Fournier, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Fultz. Isaac kicks to Fournier over Porter, and the shot is long. The Cavaliers shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Yep, that one goes.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Here's Fultz. Rebound Andre Drummond. Cleveland leading by 4. And Porter, here we go. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Magic. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Up top, Ross, guarded by Porter. Fultz against Sexton. Fultz dishes to Gordon. Can't hit that one. Good D from Love. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 4. And a wide open look for Porter. And Drummond kicks to Porter. Isaac with the steal. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the shot is good.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Outside, Sexton. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Sexton.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Ross kicks to Fultz. And the rejection by Love.
And with good defensive versatility and smarts, Love has turned himself into an asset at that end.
A minute 42 left in the fourth. Here's Sexton. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Here's Fultz. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
I like to say a guy making a shot like that, Fultz has the clutch gene. Doesn't shy away from the big moment.
And it's Sexton penetrating. And Sexton slams it in.
This is what leaders do. You gotta love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
Now here's Fultz. Gordon up on top, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And that technical foul changes the complexion of this one. Now, just a one-possession game.
Evan Fournier's checked in for the Magic. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Garland, he's checked in for Porter. Yep, that one goes in there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sexton, the pass to Love. Dishes it to Drummond. It's stolen by Fultz. The drive by Vucevic. Money!
And Vucevic is really good about playing nerveless basketball. In other words, he's not going to let anything bother him. He's under control, he's calm, he's composed, and he's confident, and that lets him deliver when it matters most.
Good!
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Fultz dishes to Fournier. Got it!
Man, I got to give major props to the confidence of Fournier. This guy never backs down, wants the big shot.
Kicks it out to Love. Oh, no good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.